And welcome back to Ozarks Live. The third annual Ozarks Barbecue Fest is happening this weekend. We've got Larry Kruk from the Ozark Empire Fairgrounds to tell us all about it. Now, you brought friends with you too.
I did.
Who brought friends with them.
Yes.
All right. Why don't you do the introductions, Larry?
All right. This is Libby Rivas. She is our foundation director, Ozark Empire Fair Foundation director. And obviously Mike Hickman here from Missouri Mike's.
Mike's been here before as well.
He has, and he brought us friends.
What's okay?
Delicious friends.
Before we get to the delicious friends, tell folks what's going on then at the fairgrounds.
All right. It's 2 days. It's Friday and Saturday. It's all things barbecue. We've got about 31 KCBS barbecue teams competing for $20,000 in prizes. Mike's part of that this year. He's going to be competing. For a spectator, you come in, you pay your entry fee into the event. You get to sample pulled pork Friday night and Saturday. If you're lucky enough, you go by some of the team booths, and as they're doing their turn-ins, you might get some of this great barbecue that they've got left from the turn-ins.
Yeah.
Perfect
We've got
timing.
awesome bands playing and cold beverages, and you know what Jamie's telling us, weather's going to be great.
Any weather's great for eating barbecue, any way you look at it.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
Okay, now I gotta say, Mike, you know, Larry said you go by the booths, you get a chance to taste this stuff that is being taken to the judges.
Yes.
You don't change from what you have in your restaurant to what you're giving to judges.
No, that's going to set me apart a little bit. And I'm not saying we're going to go there and win, but we're also not going to change what we do daily to conform to the rules. We'll meet the rules, but we're going to be doing what we do in the restaurant exactly.
Oh, so in other words, if I come to your booth and I eat, and this is a little different, if I eat some of these ribs, I'll be able to come to your place and eat the same ribs.
Exactly.
Rules are a little different for this. This isn't your, I can't say normal because no barbecue is normal, but it doesn't have the same kind of rules that maybe other barbecue contests have.
Right, so it's a KCBS barbecue. So it's a specific type of flavor profile and smoke profile and such. So the teams are competing for to try to get the judges' specific flavor, right, within that key. If you've eaten at Missouri Mike's over on Chestnut Expressway, you know the barbecue there is top shelf, right?
Yeah.
Some of it would fall into the KCBS guidelines and some of it would not. And what Mike's going to do, he's going to go in and he's going to conform a little bit, but he's going to stay true. And it's going to be a neat opportunity to see how it goes. The beautiful thing is the pork that we're handing out, we're going to give out about 6,000 pounds of pork as sampling to the public when they come through. So when you come by Mike's booth, you're going to get pulled pork done Missouri Mike's way.
You're not going to leave hungry, right?
I don't think
I'm not leaving hungry.
You just keep going around, right?
Yeah. What do you have in front of us here, Mike?
So what we have in front of us is some of the categories we're going to be seeing this weekend. You've got a pork competition. In there, they do a little more trimming and some demonstration of different muscles inside the pork itself.
Right.
You've got a brisket. We separate our brisket flats from the points. So we do a sliced brisket and a cubed burnt end. And we have ribs. And that's another one of the categories out there.
Yeah, what threw you into doing ribs? Because you haven't done ribs before.
Well, the ribs that I wanted to do were so intensive in the process that it didn't make sense. But as we've grown as a restaurant and as a crew, we've developed the time needed to go through the full process and take the steps needed to make a rib that I was proud of instead of just throwing it on the smoker.
All right. Just a good reason.
Yeah.
I like that.
If we can't do it my way, we won't do it.
Now, tell them again when this is all, because it's a 2-day event.
Yes, it's Friday and Saturday. It's Friday night starting at 5 o'clock. It goes 5 to 11, and then Saturday, 11 to 11.
Is there anything different Friday versus Saturday? I mean, outside of the one's night and one's day, sort of.
Right. Friday is adult 21 and older. It's adults only. And then Saturday is all ages.
So you've got these great samples. You're going to have a lot of sides, too. I mean, it's not just going to be meat, right?
Well, the cook-off is just meat.
Yes.
You're kind of getting in on something special. We're doing the ancillary on Friday night, and you're going to be one of our judges for that.
Yes, I am.
So not really for the public to consume, but it's so what we do is each of the teams, obviously, besides barbecue, you have all the extra sides. So we do a best sauce, a best margarita, best Bloody Mary.
It's a special meal just for me.
And you get a chance to take that in. Now, we do give prizes and awards for that, but there will be stuff that you can purchase when you get there. So we'll have other food that you can buy.
Right.
Past just the barbecue samples.
Now, how do you get your tickets?
You can get them at the door, or you can get them on the website. And there you go, right on the screen.
Very simple. All right. It's going to be a tasty weekend at the Ozark Empire Fairgrounds. Mike, thanks.
Thank you.
Good luck. Thanks for being here.
Thanks
We'll
for
see
having
you
us here,
there.
guys.
All right. We'll be right back after this.